Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Dell. Welcome if you are new. I trust this is finding you at exactly the right time, and if you're returning, welcome back. I also trust this is finding you at exactly the right time. So we're going to get into some tarot messages. I'm working with the Light Seers tarot today. It's another cold day. It's funny, I know we all kind of go through this sometimes, but like when it's really, really cold and we talk about like, oh, I just want it to be spring, or I just want it to be summer, I want it to be warmer. And I can't remember the last time I did that, but it just occurred to me today where I'm like, I don't really long for a different season. It's just observing, the seasons and the temperatures outside for what it is, and just making the best of what you have and what you're able to do with the weather. So something I really like to do, it's important to me, is walking outside and being outside and enjoying fresh air and nature. And it's just been too cold. I can't do it. So I've been finding little ways to enjoy outside still without going outside. So just finding literally like my cat, like a patch of sun, just sitting in the sun, even though I'm not outside truly, just feeling the warmth of the sun through the glass feels really good. And yeah, so that could be coming up for you if something about seasonal affective disorders coming through, where if you're noticing you're feeling a little bit blue, and it's a season wherever you're at in the world where it's just preventing you from, I heard, being fully integrated outside due to the weather. It's just seeing if you can find some kind of semblance of that. Even if you are, if you're stuck inside, because I'm seeing like it could be a rainy season, it could be a severe drought or something like that. Where I'm at, it's really bitter cold right now. Even if you bring up something on YouTube like warm fireplace, and like there's videos for that where it'll just kind of provide this ambiance, even though it's not real, but sometimes just hearing, there was one I used to put on a lot, it was like bamboo forest rain. It was so relaxing and peaceful just to listen to that. So maybe there's something like that you guys can pull up for yourselves that will make you feel better, or make you feel more lightened, like your mood's lighter. Even just typing in, tropical warm paradise, beach with ocean sounds. There's a video for everything now, so that's coming through right away. Writing, I think I just tried to say like white or right. I was seeing writing though, something about writing, like out how you're feeling about things, and there being a clue or something that you can process, and it can work its way out of you that way through writing. I was seeing write and white, so like on a white sheet of paper was coming through. There's oracle advice available for some of you. I'm seeing it'll come at a time when you are calm and when you are able to be receptive to your own meditations. That's how it's coming through. And the last channel message is something is going to be striking a chord within you, but it's a note you've never heard before, and it's a very positive, profound chord. Like, it's not, I think sometimes we say, oh, it struck a chord in me. I think sometimes we think of that as like dissonant, but the way this is coming through is like something strikes a chord in you, or it's like the most pleasing sound, and you're recognizing, oh wow, I really like that, or I really like this. Some it's like a newfound hobby that you turn into a passion project or creative project, and it bears fruit, it does really well. Specifically, I'm seeing ceramics or pottery for some, where you're like, I really like to do this, I think I'm gonna pursue this for real. And then it ends up serving you really well. So that's exciting. Okay, let's get into the tarot messages. If you haven't already and you would like to, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It helps it grow, and it supports it, and it's greatly appreciated. Also, to know that you are growing with the community and being part of the community on the channel. It's really awesome to see. So thank you so much. And please do always like the video if it resonates for you or you found it to be resourceful or helpful. The tarot, it's funny, I'm not really shuffling, but the cards are kind of like splaying a little bit, and what they're showing to me already is interesting. So I'm getting like a love message, like love coming, love arriving. So we'll see what the cards actually want to say, but it was like peeking at itself from the deck. So we'll just get a few messages out. I hope you're doing well, if I haven't said that already. I'm hearing changes, so I'm hearing two changes. Hold on. I'm hearing changes, turn and face the change, changes. David Bowie, thank you. Like it's right there. What is it? So David Bowie's Changes, and I'm also hearing Buddy Miles' Them Changes. Great song. It's like well, my mind is going through them changes. I think I must be out of my mind. Oh, oh. Really good song. So I'll add both of those to the Spotify playlist. Anyway, it's about changes. I feel like we're all going through a lot of changes right now, and how you are facing your changes are going to look different from somebody else's changes. So I think those are two songs about change and going through change, very different flavor and feel. You know, both have their element of funkiness to it, but in very different vibes. So that's really, really cool to see. All right, Three of Swords. So there's heartache, and with that, I'm hearing that song. I always forget who does this. Is it Bonnie Tyler or somebody else? Well, it's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. It's you when it's too late. It's you when you're down. Oh, it's a fool's game. Something like that. So that's coming through. I'm singing today, guys. So, yeah, with the Three of Swords, I feel like you're processing that though you're going through it. I'm hearing like, okay, I'm kind of laughing now because I'm seeing how it's actually coming through. It's like the ego's having a temper tantrum. I actually feel like you're doing okay, but it's like something in the ego. It's like the old remnants of an ego or of a past ego. And I'm seeing this person like why can't it happen to me? Like their spirit's making it funny, so it's not this like. And that heartache song or heartbreak song is kind of dramatic, so it's like you feel it, but I'm actually getting like the ego is trying to steal the show or steal your applause, but you're actually doing well. That's actually the vibe that I'm getting, the energy that I'm getting. Where it's like the ego's having this temper tantrum, and I see this figure in the card, like after the temper tantrum's done, I see her like anyway, like going about her day, because it's perceived to be real by the ego, but it's not real. Does that make any sense? It's kind of like it's giving it to me like old me would have acted like this. I don't feel the need to act like this anymore. It's just it's over, or it is what it is. I feel like it's something just like it's over, as in the way that you processed or you once to process things. It could even be an argument or something like that. It just doesn't have the same hold on you anymore. Like true love has a hold on you now. Something that just wasn't. It was more about like, how can I control or get you to do what I want you to do, because I perceive that as love, and that's something that's going to make me happy. I feel like you've already done this, that like you've already done a big severe inventory on what actually makes you happy. And I think some of you have gone into this like in-depth look at how you arrive or how you show up in relationships, and how you once used to formulate what would make you happy, what would make you feel wanted, loved, complete, whole. It just doesn't stand the test of time for you anymore. It doesn't hold anymore. It's and I'm hearing that song like something's got a hold on me. Oh, it must be love. So I feel like for that to come through, it's like I'm getting kind of like a froggy throat here, and it's like I just get the ego wants to communicate or steal the show, and you're like, no, I don't think this way anymore. I don't feel this way anymore. I don't believe this way anymore, and I am going to put my best self forward. I'm in alignment with my highest self. And as I'm saying that, it's like that's the true voice that wants to come forward. That's the one that wants to be heard. So no one wants to be hurt, but we all want to be heard. So I feel like there's something in that message as well. Then we have Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is you feeling inspired by this new way of being, thinking, doing, feeling, seeing, where it's really shaping and shifting the way that you show up. It's like you are carrying a new torch. Some of you might watch Survivor. I don't, but I pick up on it through osmosis. So it's something about the torch, where it's like you're carrying your own torch or lighting your own torch or something like that. Thank you. I'm like, it's comment, where is this leading to? They're saying you're playing by the rules of your own game now. You're not on an island with other people. You're on your own island with your own rules, and you're playing by the rules of your own game. This has come from Page of Swords, a lot of time spent researching on and receiving wisdom and insights about what works best for you, and understanding and knowing what works best for me isn't going to work best for Harry, Sue, Bob. You know, they're their own people. I'm my own people. This is actually what I'm looking for in a loving, longing relationship. It doesn't look like what I have wanted before. I don't even know where I got that before. It could have come from a magazine, literally, like what a good relationship should look like. And then all of these tropes that we feel, you know, how our boyfriend or our partner or girlfriend or whoever should behave or whatever. It's like based on what someone else has set the bar to be, but really we need and we enjoy something else, something entirely different. So that's what we're listening to now. But I do get, it did take some like going within and actually I'm seeing even like researching like, all right, this is what this organization says. I'm seeing like Cosmopolitan magazine. Like this is what a magazine like this says my relationship should look like. What else is out there? What else, you know, can I look at? I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so I think it's going to go away. Nope, sorry, excuse me. So I feel like there was some clearing with that. Getting it out of the way, so that's interesting with the sneeze. Some it's like to believe what you once believed, it was almost causing like an allergy, like a relationship allergy, where I don't know, it's just, I feel like now that you've thought about it, you're like, oh, that doesn't work for me. That never worked for me. I can't believe I even sought that out in a relationship or tried to make that work or tried to hold another person accountable for that, you know, and it's like I get off, you know, scot-free. I'm not accountable for anything, you know, and I just see that you've taken this place of, no, I'm fully responsible for my own life, my experiences, and the outcomes that I want. So how do I want to show up to actually get the true outcome that I desire, you know? And then I feel like without seeing the other cards, I do feel like you achieve that. So, you know, Knight of Pentacles. So this is definitely, you're in it for the slow and steady. It's for the long haul. It's to decide that you want to change your mind can be a major undertaking for somebody. But you're set out to do it. You're set out on your path. You have the support available that you need. And I'm picking up that the more you learn, like I'm seeing these as like seeds and ideas and things from different areas that you've studied or focused on. I'm searing, that's interesting. It's like you're searing these beliefs into who you are as you move forward. But I'm seeing it's like you've done research on all these different types of love and how it shows up and how other people find balance and harmony in their romantic structures, I suppose. I'm seeing like the Gottman Institute's coming through as a resource, as a powerful resource I'm hearing. as well as I don't know. I think it's going to be different for everybody, but it's like Eckhart Tolle again. I know I talk about him quite a bit now, if it feels like, but it's just his approach from relationships. I remember when I first read his work about how it was in The Power of Now, that book. And I haven't read that from cover to cover, but I kind of just flip open, and it's really weird. The page I usually flip open to is spot on to what I'm dealing with. So that's how I've been going through that book. And when I go through, like, or had read about the relationship part in the past, I'm always mind blown because I'm like, wow, what a different way of looking at it. You know, but there's something about, like, this is mine. I'm taking responsibility. How do I want my own experience to be like? Am I giving, you know, pain free reign to do whatever it wants? Or am I choosing actual love? Am I choosing creativity? Am I choosing, you know, what it actually means to be a divine counterpart? For some of you, you want a divine counterpart, but are you first your own divine counterpart? What's that look like for you? So I think you're well on your way. For like 85% of you, I'm feeling like it's the other 15. I get like you might. It's like 10% might be stuck still about this, or still like wrapping your mind around this, and 5% of you are like, huh? And that's okay. It's just, but that's how it's coming through. So I'm just, you know, translating the message. This is always a space of non-judgment. I'm always channeling in divine love. That's my thing. That's what I do. So I'm always helping you guys find the space to feel through what you have to feel, so you liberate yourselves. You know what I mean? That's what I hope for myself. Every day I try to achieve some type of liberation. So anyway, but yeah, I just get that, like, you're sowing the seeds, and it's really powerful. Like, these things are going to help you along. Seeing like the seeds are planted here of what this person believes, but like over here, they're flourishing, and they're going to be really helpful as you move forward. So, then we have 7 of Cups. I still feel like wherever you're at on your path with this, if this isn't about love, it's about, it could be a job, it could be, they're highlighting relationship, and then like scratching it out and going how you relate in the present moment to yourself, to others, to your job, to your creative efforts, to your dog. It could be, you know, to the plants, to the trees, to the birds, to the flowers. It can be anything. It's how you relate to something. And the state of being in a relation with somebody else is a relationship. So I just get this. You're going to be presented with choices along the way. That's what the 7 of Cups represents. Okay, how do I want to relate to this in this moment? You know, in this now moment, in the present. So this is really, I feel like this whole thing is about a message of coming back to the present moment, what's actually real, and then buying into that, buying your time, your resources, it could even be your money, your energy, buying into that. So this is not financial advice. Please don't take it as that. But it's basically a message of saying, what do you want to invest more in? And then making those decisions. Because I feel like it always comes up like 2 sides of a coin. Okay, which one do I want to buy into more? Which one do I want to feed? The ego or the true self? You know, and then choosing. I heard you choose wisely, and it pays off almost instantaneous because you feel it. You feel, and you know this is right. Or I'm also hearing you don't have to always make a decision. You can choose something like, I'm going to hold off on that for now until I am clear about what is right for me, about the way I feel. Now I'm hearing Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, the play the way you feel it. And listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of the... I lost it, it's gone. So that'll be in the Spotify playlist as well too. So there's something about just really following your heart, getting still to be there, and allow yourself to become yourself, who you truly are. That's what's coming through at the forefront. So, okay, I'm going to leave that message there. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it aligns, and that you are all doing really well with wherever you are at and what you are working on. Pottery, school stuff. Okay, until next time, take care and stay well.